Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another video. And, I want to discuss some things I've seen in the past couple of days. So, I seen this chick, pretty hot chick, literally selling sex for $15. The price of vagina has fallen that low, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious to watch. And that's why I'm saying, even the virgin simps out there, hold strong. Don't be giving these women money, first of all. And I feel like a lot of men need to learn this to begin with. If you can get laid for $15 or even $100, let's say, it is so much cheaper than being in a relationship. Like, let's compare the prices for a second. And I also want to, comment on this chick's video that she was, shocked, because men say, wow, you save so much money from relationships, stay away from women, it's just trouble. And she was like, do people really feel that way? And it's like, yes. And she's like, thinking that women can change this, and change men's mind. And it's like, first of all, I'm going to speak for the average man out there, like most average men, at least in my town. Like, most people are not making over 60 grand a year. Like, let's face it. Like if they're working a full-time job, they are like, whenever I was working some of my old jobs, I was hardly making 50 grand a year. Like, when I first started, some of my first jobs at 18, 19 years, old, my work money was literally nothing. So, and most men have to go down that road of working because they don't know any other way. And so, a bougie woman, or even let's just say your most basic woman that's just happy to be with you, perfect case scenario, you're still going to drop 10 grand on this chick no matter what. And then minus all the missed opportunities. But you're still going to spend anywhere from 10, and this is going light, because really it's 30 to 50 grand minimum. But I'm just saying, let's say 10 to 20 for just comfort. Now, you're more bougie, annoying chicks. Yeah, you're going to spend 80 to $100,000 on them a year, because they want to have a nice house. They want to have nice fucking cars. They want to have every fucking luxury. They want to get married. They want to do all this shit. Yeah, you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars that most people, quite frankly, don't fucking have. So you shouldn't be surprised. This chick was genuinely surprised to hear that and terrified at the same time. Wow, men are giving up in droves, completely insane. It's not worth it. And this is where I'm going to break things down to why I feel this way. Because I could afford having pretty much any chick that I want, and it's still just not worth it. It's crazy. It's like that. But like I want to break it down though. So if women will literally so if no one wants them, eventually they have to start either chasing us, which pretty much is already happening, or like you can pretty much just pick any chick and get your deed done for $15 to $100. In a lot of countries, prostitution is pretty much legal, and that's what. Let's face it. That's what relationships have pretty much became, anyways. Like a form of the most expensive prostitution. So I'm gonna put it this way. Let's say your average chick costs you 20 to 40 grand a year. The upkeep on them, the money on them. If you can just get laid for $50 to $100 every time you want, why the fuck are you paying 20 to 40K a year to keep a woman? How much sense does that make? And you got to deal with their bullshit and their stress and never have peace and all the other shit. They're basically adult fucking bums that are constantly fighting you and arguing with you so you can't think straight, and they think your investments are stupid and everything else that you do. It is just not worth it completely. And that's why I say none of them are worth it. None of them are worth the commitment, and why even bother committing to a woman? They go one step farther. But, and most of these women, they really think people should spend 60, 80, 100 grand on them, Like, and your average person, even if they're making 70, 80 grand, by the time all their bills hit, most of these people are down to, lucky to save. Whenever I was in my broke stages, I was lucky to save 10 grand a year. after all the bills hit and stuff. And I know a lot of other people like that too. Like, they're lucky to put 10 grand a year away after, your house bills, your fucking car bills, your everything else. Like, if you are investing or doing something, like, that's about all you're putting away. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking wild to me that, like, this chick was surprised that men are just, like, done with them in droves, that they're not worth the bullshit. Like, it is not worth getting into a relationship with a chick. Like, they will drain all of your fucking assets. And they don't understand, like, now that they're gonna have to go work for it and do all that shit, they don't understand, like, well, now they will, that what everything we've been doing the past 10 to 15 years, like having to work in a system where, like, you have to work, like, extremely hard. Extra money's, like, always a pain in the ass to make, and they don't realize how hard it is. They have most of them have no clue, of, like, what average people actually go through, because they're just so brainwashed by it. And even this chick made a lot of sense until she was like, oh, well, there has to be a way women can change men's minds. Like, no, you can't. It's too late at this point, because men can't afford them. Like, your average dude, like, if I look at, like, across all of my friends, like, that I know, like, the most average of my friends, they cannot afford to take care of a woman. They just can't, like, they're lucky to have an extra 10K a year after all their bills to, like, go to a concert or something, or, like, go on, like, one vacation maybe every couple years. Like, most men just simply can't afford it. Like, they're so used to these damn millionaires and billionaires and shit that they don't even understand. Like, most men, even if they do want this chick, like, bad, they just can't, like, afford the hassle, the stalled money, the lost opportunities. Like they can't afford it, and it's just not worth it. And, that's why I say this in my videos, is like, like, women will hold you back from millions and millions and millions of dollars, because if you're just focused by yourself, you don't have to pay for any other shit. You don't have them nagging you all the time about stupid shit. And you're able to just focus by yourself and just go with the flow of things and not have anyone criticize your judgment. And then you're able to put away hundreds of thousands of dollars that you save. Like, trust me, if you're in your 20s watching this video, this is a warning to you right now. Like, fuck what all these people say, like, this is a warning to you right now. If you fuck with pussy, you're going to be screwed. And like I said, if you want to, why not just pay them, get it, and then leave, like, if you can just drop $50 to $100 on a chick, like, let's just say you can get laid for, like, $50 pretty much, like, why, like, the first dinner you have to take a chick to is, like, $50, and then they want you to, like, take them somewhere else, take them to the movies, and, like, for $50 to $80 here, $30 here, like, and that's just hanging out with them for the first day, and then you don't even know if they're going to put out or not. But, like, let's say they do, and then now they want a house to live in. Now they want, a car to drive. They want, you to spend money on any fucking stupid thing they want, like, a lot of them like to gamble, your money away, or, like, do some other stupid shit to waste money, like get horses. I knew a doctor that, like, his wife fucking blew all of his money on stupid horses and shit, like, it is just not fucking worth it. And, some of you may say, like, are trying to be, like, all heroic of it, like, well, no, there's other people out there, don't worry, man, and it's like, no, no, there isn't. It all ends up like this, and they're just not worth the opportunity that they cost you, and the extra hard work that they cost you. That it's like, if you spent your 20s fucking off, now you spend your 30s or late 20s grinding harder, working 5 times harder than what you should have been if you just did your shit right in your 20s. Like, if you did your shit right in your 20s, you're in your 30s now, sitting fucking dank, like you're in your 30s sitting at like a mil or more, like seriously, if you were managing your money right, invested in the right things, working some, like working full time the past 10 years, like you were probably up to 500 bands to a mil in 10 fucking years. If you're, buying, selling, trading, doing all kinds of stuff and staying the hell away from, women's bullshit. And, that's just the truth. And it's like I said, you take the chance of them getting you arrested. You take the chance of them stealing your house if they just get bored. Like this isn't a game, guys. Like this is real shit. And that's at any level. Like if you're broke or a millionaire, they are holding you back from so much more potential in your life. And I know it's like doom and gloom, man, but if we all stick to this, they're collapsing right now. They're coming to their knees because no one wants them, bro. No one wants them anymore. Besides like the douchey little virgins that are like really ugly looking, like with the crazy glasses and shit and weird looks, like weird Russian virgins and shit. But like, like that's the only ones that would like cave into them. But like everyone else is just like, like the real men out there, like you guys just aren't worth it, bro. And we're not gonna carry some adult bum on our fucking shoulder, because that is the equivalent of like if you're just carrying one of your broke friends on your back and they're fighting you the entire time. You're eventually gonna just drop them off on the side of the road and say fuck off, But that's just the point of this video, and this chick was just shocked by it. That, instead of spending thousands and thousands on women, just pay one, be done with it. And then whenever you fucking want to, a chick again, you just do the same thing. It's like a disposable car, instead of spending 50 grand a year on the car, you're like maybe spending like 1,000, bro. Like even if you want to just like do that like once a month, like you're spending like $1,500, not even compared to like a year, 1,500 a year compared to like your average woman costing anywhere from 20 to 80 grand a year, and that's just the bills and shit that they cause. Not like they fucking are always washing shit, raising your fucking electric bill, raising your fucking water bill. Like they raise all your fucking bills when they move in. Like it is just nonstop. Not worth it, like, and I hate to say it like that, but it just isn't, and I really hope this helps some of you going through it, but like, if you've been in a relationship for a long time, just give it a few months without one, and you'll be like, wow, like, you will see the light, trust me, you'll be like, wow, dude, fuck that, why was I ever doing that? Why was I spending so much money on pussy and so much time when I literally can just get peace leave for like next to nothing anyway? Like it's that simple. So like if you're a man and you're spending over like $200 on a woman, period, like a month, literally, if you're spending over $500 a month on a woman, you're fucking up bad, bro. Like you're paying too much. Don't pay too much for women, period. That it's just not worth it. You can have so much more fun not having to be with them, bro. You like fuck living with them when you can literally just pay one. Like so many countries have approved prostitution at this point. It is just not worth it. It is not worth it. And I hate to like advocate it, but it's like compare the prices, bro. Like you save so much money. You don't got to deal with them bitching. You don't got to deal with them holding you back. Like look at it. It's not worth it. And the prices are collapsing. Women are shitting their pants because they think they're so desirable. And no one wants them now, bro. No one. Like, except for like a few desperate, pathetic simps. But like, Other than that, if we just all hold strong and are just like, nobody wants you motherfuckers, you know, like they can no longer have any crazy needs, and it completely shifts to our favor, where they're all begging men to line up, you know, and yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one, but yeah, don't overpay for women, bro. It is not worth it, like at all. Like a relationship is so much more expensive than just happy endings, you know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one, but isn't it a great comparison? You know, you don't get nagged all the time. You still get laid, and you still fucking don't have to like deal with them every day. You know, when they get up and they're all pissed off and angry, trying to like destroy your life, and you both pretty much sent to jail. Like, yeah, it's just not worth the bullshit at all. You know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, but really do that comparison. Like, it's so much better that way. You know, and it saves you a ton of money when you really think about it. You know, like I said, the average chick, the first date costs more than it does to just pay to bang a chick. You know, let that sink in. Like, you want to spend 80 grand on a year, 80 grand a year on a chick, plus they want you to spend like $50,000 on a ring nowadays, and like, you know, $100,000 plus on weddings. Like, fuck that. That shit, 50 to 100 grand could get you laid for life. What the fuck are you doing spending it on, you know, 5 to 6 years of being with a woman? And even that means like nothing to them anyway. Like, really do the math on this one, guys. It does not pay off. Like, it's not that hard to find. They're basically giving it away at this point. Like, it's fucking hilarious. I love it. And like, most women are fucking shocked by it. And it's just like, it's gonna hit them like a big firecracker here soon, when they just all realize no one even wants to deal with their shit anymore. It's just not even worth it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stick to the plan, boys. And yeah, we're out. We'll be back with another one tomorrow. Good night, everyone.